Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is what's coming towards you in the next 72 hours. I've got a couple of cards drawn for us already, but I'm going to pull from a few more decks on camera, okay? For group 1, blessings, group 2, tenderness, group 3, clearing. If you were drawn to all 3 groups or more than one group, that is fine as well. Or if you can't choose between like 1 and 2 or 1 and 3, whatever, then it's probably a sign that there's something in both groups for you. Please keep in mind, even though we are trying to see what's coming towards you in the next 72 hours, or what's going to happen in the next 72 hours, it could still pertain to your past, your present, or your potential near future. Not only talking about you, but people's situations going on around you, okay? Keep in mind, I'm reading it based on energy, choices, and decisions. Certain people wake up in the morning, they make a different choice, and then the path changes, okay? So sometimes things might not always come to fruition that comes out in your readings for a future aspect, right? But also sometimes we're not really privy on the time too. Sometimes they get really specific about time. I did make a time oracle. I don't know why I'm over explaining this, but anyways, I made a time oracle deck for myself, and so sometimes it's like years before stuff comes true for people. Where is that card? Anyways, this is the life purpose deck. Put those two out for you for group 3 spirit. What do we have for group 3? Thank you. All right, and then where's my other deck? If none of the piles resonate for you though, you might want to check out anything else on the channel. I have other pick-a-cards, but also other zodiac reads as well. I am going on vacation next week, and whenever I come back, I will continue the zodiac reads. So there will be fresh ones up, but all the ones listed in the playlist tab, even the ones from a couple of years ago, they're all timeless reads. Meaning, regardless of the date and time specified in this one or those, if they resonate, then it's your message for that time. Group 1, what do we have for group 1? That was fast. Thank you. Group 2, what do we have for group 2? What do we have for group 2, Spirit? I think it's this one right here. And group 3, anything else? I'm going to get 2 more for each group. Alright, there's one here too. Let's see. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So I guess that's a main overall message, right? Miracles and abundance. Expect the wonders to emerge. Just when you thought you weren't going to have enough for something, maybe to feed everybody or to share, or maybe you have an abundance of something that you can share with other people. What's the next card? Protected by angels, you are cherished. And then we have trust that there's a divine plan. So, and then I just like using a lot of decks too, because I have a lot of decks of oracle cards and tarot cards, and I just like trying to use as many as I can. I'll probably run out of room, but I heard that's it. That's enough, Sarah. Look, if you believe, there will be a peaceful resolution and compromise for something, okay? Don't pay attention to that no, maybe, reconsider on something, but there's no need to worry. I feel like for someone here, if you're still here with me, reconsidering on something, because if you don't step back and reconsider or look at it from a different perspective, it's gonna, if you go forward with it, it's gonna end up giving you stuff to worry about. And then for that message, I have practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So something about getting more acclimated with whatever it is, getting more confidence under your belt, releasing some doubt towards yourself, and some a need to trust yourself a little better. Trust your gut, trust your instincts. Could be reading cards too. I will be right back with group 1. Alright, group 1. Those that chose the blessings card. I like it. Let's see what this card says. A tender embrace. So, number 22 here. 22nd of the month, actually. which is 2 days from today. I am recording this on May 20th, 2023. As I previously stated, though, the messages are timeless, regardless of the date and time I specify. So it'll be 72 hours from the time that you watch this, okay? So if you're watching it December of 2024, it'll be 72 hours from the date you're watching it. Blessings. Count your blessings. A grateful heart attracts more joy, love, and prosperity. We do have love here with tender embrace. Companionship, somebody to lean on, somebody to talk to. Forgiveness, I just heard as well for someone. You're going to be really grateful in the next few days. You're going to realize how important certain people are, certain connections are for you or to you in your life. Let's see what this is. Seek hidden treasure. So this could be you seeing hidden treasure within somebody that maybe you were just kind of irritated with previously. And I'm looking right here at my horseshoe evil eye thing, and there is an elephant on there. Can you see that? There's an elephant. So elephants, you'll be seeing elephants in the coming days. Oh shoot, I was going to get out the sign deck too. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get the sign deck out as well. So this is the sign that you'll see if something doesn't happen within the next 72 hours. Because I've been talking a lot about time, right? This is the validation that it's still coming towards you, okay? I just heard the word love again, so keys and or smiley faces. The number 17, the number 8, the number 30, or the number 3. Keys open doors. Keep a smile on your face. Whatever this is, this opportunity, this hidden treasure that's going to come about, it's going to bring you some joy and prosperity too. I'm going to put these over here. There's a galaxy too on this one. There's Saturn and some stars. So any of this stuff, the denim sleeve, the smiley faces, something about synchronistic, somebody has some sort of design on their fingernails. It doesn't have to be smiley faces, it doesn't have to be on fingernails for the smiley face. I'm going to leave this one out. Bucky, please don't. I have to let this dog out. Okay, so I was drawn to get the book meaning for this card. And over here, what really stood out to me was the word love, right? And look, here's 22 tender embrace. And then the section it's under is called love. So let's see what the key concepts are. Compassion, warm-hearted, care for self and others, sensitivity, empathy, benevolence, kindness. So you, okay, for some, this is going to be different. We've got a grateful heart, seek hidden treasure. So maybe you are one to not normally coming out of your shell. Also, I just heard group one. Maybe you're not normally one to pay for the person behind you or give the person, just doing something kind-hearted. Because I know if you're anything like me, it's not that you're a miser and you're just you're mean and you hate people and you don't want to do any good in the world. Our anxiety and our stress gets the best of us. And like this meme that I saw on Facebook once is coming to mind, where was it just us or us empaths in high school or grade school was like getting up to sharpen our pencil was super stressful, because I don't know about you, but I felt like all eyes were on me. Or walking across the cafeteria with a fucking lunch tray in my hand, like it was just awkward and anxious and stressful. So I feel like this might be you guys, group one, and you're gonna have a lot of graciousness in your heart and love, and even sharing your prosperity, sharing your wealth. This is the hidden treasure that's coming up within you. A gracious attitude. Put your hand on your heart and breathe deeply, inhaling a sense of gratitude. Now, how do you feel? Keep doing this, tuning into the world around you, others you know, and even those you don't. Can you feel compassion for them? Compassion is an emotion of tenderness and sensitivity. It's a feeling of benevolence and reverence as you stand witness to suffering of the world. Now is the time to reduce that pain and focus on compassion in all areas of your life. Today, do something deliberately kind for another. Even looking a stranger in the eye, smiling, can make a world of difference. The question to ask now, where do I need to be kinder and gentler? How can I serve, and in what capacity can I be in alignment with? the solution to the suffering of the world. Making somebody's day a little brighter. I'm not going to read the rest of this, but if that was drawing your attention, here's the rest of it, okay? All right, what else do we got? An abundance of something. An abundance, overwhelm, and plenty, which is another deck, another card in this book also. You're going to be seeing number 2s also, 222. So whenever you're coming to an impasse at something in your life, finding whatever it is. Maybe it's in work. Maybe it's within a relationship. You're a little stressed. I see mushrooms over here too. They're really popping out at me with the little squirrel holding the nut. But getting out into nature and redirecting your energy. So, okay, well, let me focus. This person might not have your best interest at heart, or you might be, you know, in some sort of whatever situation. Redirecting your energy towards helping somebody else around you. Maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's a friend, and maybe it's a perfect stranger. Purification activates vibrant life force. So in your heart chakra, you've been going through some sort of purification. We have a lotus flower, a dragonfly, and the roses here also speaking to me. And then we've got opening up to your spiritual source, finding sanctuary. Look, that's coming right out under seek hidden treasure. Opening to your spiritual source, your higher self, connecting with your angels. There's an abundance here. Look above her head. This, to me, are signifying the higher chakras that connect us to spirit. We've got our crown, our causal, our soul star chakra, the gateway chakra. You might want to look into those I just mentioned too. And creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively, so there could be a creative endeavor, something that you come up with where you can give back to your community or give back to others around you. This could be, you know, wanting to paint a picture or use some sort of talent in order to be of service to others. Whatever this is, it's going to bring you joy. It's like you have the keys to open this up. You have the keys to open that treasure chest. That is up to you, okay? Because you have an abundance within you, an abundance. Look, she's holding this little box with coin. It's like you took these keys, you opened this box, and now it's just flowing out of you. Like, being so happy. Tears of gratitude, tears of joy coming to your face, group 1. I don't mean to laugh. I'm just, that's a good giggle. Like, I'm super excited for you guys, because you're just going to be really feeling it. Really, really feeling it. And I keep looking over here at the squirrel. I don't have the book meaning on these cards, so if you want to look up the book meaning, this is the Sacred Travel Oracle. And you could probably find a free book somewhere online. A free meaning to the book. So let me go ahead and get what about the situation that's going to bring them joy? Yeah, you're going to have the courage and the strength behind you. Infinity symbols here as well. And we got the number 8, which the number 8 is a sideways infinity symbol, right? The courage and the strength. Elephant animal spirit coming in. A tender embrace. Being tender with yourself, being tender with others. It's like maybe you've always had the lion within you, always showing your lion side. You know, your aggressive nature, your defiant stance, you know, to people. Maybe they've even said that you seem a little offended or defensive towards people, or like you've got your, you know, your fisticuffs up, like you're always ready to fight. But now, like through this nurturing and this healing, this grounding, maybe you've been mushroom hunting. Something that you got out into nature got you grounded as fuck, man. So your sweet, soft side is starting to come out. It was like spring, who came in like a lion and out like a lamb, right? Or May or April, whatever the fuck that's called. Whatever that saying is. Look, the 10 of Cups, and there's that treasure chest. I told you you had the keys to it, and you were opening it, didn't I? I said it, didn't I? Oh my god, I love it whenever the cards come out. And the 5 of Pentacles. So this, you're in, look, and there's the key right there. Okay, this is the person you're going to be helping. These people are, and this could have been you previously too. This could be in your recent or your recent past here. But I feel like somebody is going to be in this kind of thing, and you're going to help them. You're going to help them look on to brighter and bigger things. You're going to help turn a light on for them. Group 1. Look at you being all stable and grounded. Oh, yeah. Because you're ascending. You're ascending. You're higher in your spiritual abilities. Ascending into your higher self. Becoming one with your higher self. All right, group 1. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, and if you want a more personal, in-depth read, my contact information is below, as well as all my other social media platforms. And if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button for me. It's greatly appreciated. Love and light. All right, group 2, what's coming for you in the next 72 hours? Again, keep in mind it could literally pertain to your past, your present, your potential, and your future, okay? But for me, watching previous personal reads, I've noticed that sometimes it's a futuristic read, like it's supposed to be happening in the next 6 months or whatever, what had been happening in the past 6 months for me. So just keep that in mind, not only talking about you, but people's situations going on around you. When I put these down though, I heard visiting by a niece or a grandchild also. You could be visiting, going somewhere over the weekend. Oh, it is the weekend right now for us. The time is 7:33 also, so you might be seeing a lot of double numbers, number synchronicities. Oh, look, the uncharted sea. So you could be traveling to somebody as well. But look, yeah, for show. Tenderness. Speak gently to yourself. Cherish the child within. Okay, so also, for some of you, if you're not going to visit with family or kiddos, or they're not coming to you, this is you taking your inner child out for a spin. Like, there's a stork here though too. We have the child here, so you could be receiving some news of, I heard the word adoption as well. Trust your inner knowing, trust your inner self though, trust your inner child. You might be called to do some silly stuff. You might be really drawn to get a little stuffed animal, or you might be really drawn or thinking about a stuffed animal that you had in childhood, inquiring to your parents about what happened to it or where that went. I feel like I need a doodle stick. Story times, fairy tales, fantasy creatures. This could be something about your dream time as well, but also this is reminding me of, oops, sorry. This is reminding me of the Pixar. Is it Pixar with the kid on the moon with the fishing pole? Could be going fishing. Could be traveling to seas, taking a boat ride. Be decisive. Yeah. So you're going to be called to do something because we've got the compass here. It said trust your inner knowing, trust your intuition, trust that inner child. It could be a child trying to lead you somewhere, or a child suggesting something to you as well. And also I feel like she's looking back. She looks like she's reflecting here, so you could be reflecting on past instances over the next 72 hours about something that happened within childhood. And if that resonates for somebody, if it is, I will pull more cards on that here in just a little bit. Let me give you a couple of signs. The universe wants to give you a couple of signs that they will give you in case this doesn't happen in the next 72 hours. Then these are going to be the signs that you'll see to let you know that it's still on its way to you, or that everything is going to be okay. Whichever one, you want to use your intuition on. Crystals. This shape of crystals specifically, we've got achievement here, but also I do believe it's labradorite that crystal is, which is this. So you could be called, see how that matches? Could be called to be getting crystals, looking into crystals. Also, there's potted plants here, so you could be really getting into this stuff. This is leading you to something. Number 9 here, 999s. Endings and beginnings. You could be life path number 9 as well. But the plants and the crystals, maybe you're going to put your crystals in your plants or something to do, I just saw someone talking to their plant as well. It does help them grow, apparently. Maybe that's why my little plants aren't growing in my windowsill over there. I don't know. But yeah, crystals, definitely. and the plants. And bees with community. There's a bee on this cup, or you could just be seeing a coffee cup. Maybe you purchase those generic coffee cups from Walmart. We've got 37, which breaks down to 10, which breaks down to 1. So also we've got number 46, which is also 10. So we've got 10, 10 here for you guys. So you're going to see the number 10 as well. Hey, where'd you go? One of my crystals just rolled off the table. And this is actually, oh shit, I don't remember what this is. Rhodonite? Rhondite? I shouldn't have taken the sticker off of it. This will help you get very grounded too. That's the plants. Maybe you're getting really drawn or putting your hand at gardening or growing plants. Enjoy the journey. A wandering path. And look, we've got uncharted sea over here too. So I'm going to put that under there because I feel like that's where that goes. Something that leads you to water. Following that compass. There's the compass again on the map. So there could be something, a hiking path too, that could lead you to a really cool water source. Lie back, rest, and relax watching the clouds. Open up a book, grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. Again with the books and the child, so something, maybe it was a book that you read in childhood that you're feeling drawn to go back to, reminiscing on. Nostalgia here, I feel a lot of nostalgia here. Being decisive. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. So whatever this is, whatever journey you're going to take, you will be reaching your destination. But enjoy it. Enjoy it as you go. Take time. You know, this isn't a race. It's not a race. And we are, at the beginning of my spiritual journey, even like for the first year and a freaking half, I was like, okay, I'm almost over that hurdle. And then I'm going to feel that again, that joy, that gratitude, the openness, the clarity, the going with the flow. And then it lasts like a few days. And then I was back into dealing with shadow work or trying to go handle emotions and thoughts and stress levels through situations going on outside of my control. So like it's forever a learning journey, and the gist of it is to find flow even within the most turmoiled states. It's okay to sit back, it's okay to take a break. Everything doesn't have to be done tomorrow. Everything doesn't have to happen. They just showed me my house. My house is a little cluttered. I'm not a very organized person. I just don't have that gene or the OCD within me, right? There's, you know, we do laundry, we do dishes, but everything else, our countertops tend to get cluttered. All our countertops, our tabletops are a catch-all for everything. So it's like I used to get really overwhelmed, like when it would hit me and I would realize how cluttered it was and how cluttered it made me feel and how, you know, confined and constricted it made me feel. And then I would get stressed over, oh my God, I knew it needs to be organized, it needs to be tidied, it needs to be decluttered. And I always like was under this fear, like, oh, but how am I going to do it? I can't get it all done in one day. So like there's the sense of take one day at a time. Doing the smallest mundane tasks. Give yourself credit, okay? Be decisive in what you're going to do, because you hold the key, group 2. You hold that key within yourself to open that compass, and you could, that's what you could be being guided to do too. Well, the dishes or the laundry really needs to be done. Like if you have a household full of kids too, delegating chores, because here everybody uses the kitchen, everybody eats off the utensils, the plates, the cups. So everybody here, 24/22 on the timer, takes turns. It's not I am not the dishwasher. It is not my job to clean up after everybody, nor is it your job, okay? I understand if you have littles though, but getting them started, the sooner the better in learning to pick up after themselves and being mindful about that sort of thing. Maybe the littles won't let you rest, but look, there's a sheep right there. Group 1 had something about a lamb or a sheep too, and at first I thought it was a cloud, and we do have watching clouds go by. So Let's see what these other cards are. Travel. Your life purpose involves traveling, so you're definitely going to be traveling. Maybe whether it's for job or to go see family or to go visit or to go visit a monument. I just heard monument too, like a monument. And then we have author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make time to write it. I pointed out the book over here, right? She's writing a book. Maybe you're journaling, logging something. Got roses growing outside the window. There's plants. She's got a painted picture next to her as well. So some sort of creative expression that you're going to want to do. This could be a story around the ocean and a boat or a journey also. Cherish the child within. Speak gently to yourself. Maybe you thought about writing whenever you were younger, or you gave your hand at it, and look, he's typing and she's writing. So old school, I just heard old school. Enjoy it, okay? No matter what, you are on the right path, group 2, and you will reach that destination. The key is to be decisive, and if it's not a hell yes, then it's a no, right? What is this card? Helpful people. Helpful people will be coming towards you. You need to be decisive in either asking, reaching out for help, or offering a hand of assistance towards somebody, or asking your spirit team for help too. She's got a book open here. So I feel like you are a teacher. Whatever you're being drawn to do, it's going to be, I'm hearing life-changing. Like something's going to be life-changing for you. But the key is to have patience, to take the time to rest, enjoy this journey. Let's not get in such a big hurry to hurry up and live and do and then die. Because more times than not, I've heard this from Dolores Cannon. She's a world-renowned hypnotist, that when they're connecting with people's passed on loved ones, it's like, I wish I would have enjoyed the journey more. I wish I would have actually experienced more, instead of focusing on the negative aspects or focusing on the fears and the worries. And they're like, and it, because it's over in the blink of the eye. Like, I think the human existence, the human lives that we choose to take in reincarnation are the shortest. So really, once you cross over, it's like, it's literally a blink of an eye. You see how fast your kids grow up, right? You see how fast New Year's Eve rolls around for us, right? And then whenever we go into that reflection, we're like, dang, I didn't do a lot this year. I didn't do anything I said I was going to do. But it's because we get caught up in fear and worry. It holds us back. So group 2, now I'm talking about years here. So within the coming days, you will be seeing things from that more innocent perspective that you had before. Also, you know, being open to guidance and assistance, being open to doing creative endeavors, but not so much as worrying about things. Bills and money, you know, those are really big stressors, right? Sometimes we worry a lot about our health, or even what's going on around us with other people too. So you're just not going to have so much worry. You're going to make time. You're like, because, yeah. When we say, well, I don't ever have time for this, I don't have time for that. Both of them, okay. And we literally speak that into existence for ourselves, where we literally don't have any time. What is this deck? I'm seeing this too. You're going on an adventure. And look at this child here. You're going to be seeing things as more of an adventure, like, ooh, some excitement coming in. Instead of getting fearful or worried or anxious, it's like you're going to take on any challenge. Anything that comes up, you're going to be like, hell yeah, let me conquer this beast. You're going on an adventure, though. And look at that. We've got to enjoy the journey. And this wandering path here and this wandering path here. And be decisive in which way you want to go, okay? Are we wanting to just go along this journey, a leisurely stroll, or are we wanting to go work, put forth effort towards that big brand new house, or whatever it is that we're striving towards? And then we've got the Lovers here too. I heard star-crossed. and flowering. So there's love. I feel like this is love within yourself. Group 1 kind of had that message too of coming into integrating your higher self. So what was the situation that I said, well, I'd get back on though? The helpful people situation? I don't remember. We'll just go here. Childhood here again. Childhood, innocence, 6 of Cups. You might want to look up the actual meaning of the 6 of Cups. There could be something there, or a rabbit hole for you to go down that will help you with something. Oh, look. Somebody from your past returning too. There's a message that's going to come in for you in the next 72 hours. A long time, I heard. Someone you haven't heard from in a long time. Maybe they've been on your mind lately, but usually this card has something to do with, you know, childhood, because here's him as a puppy and then the big dog. So I'm assuming this little guy is him. And with the 2 of Swords, it's literally talking about decisions. Can we get more on this situation? Okay. I feel like pulling one of these romance cards. A honeymoon, but look, flying, travel. It doesn't necessarily mean that, though. Going to see somebody, high school reunion, I don't know. Attending someone's wedding. You might meet somebody at this event, wherever you're traveling to. Ooh, what's this card? Oh, yeah. Getting together with friends. Okay, doesn't necessarily... Okay, this Knight of Cups, he looks like Mr. Romeo, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic interest. This can be, you know, we love our friends. We love our family for the most part, right? So this is a wish come true, though. Something that you've been dreaming of. Okay, because you've gone through this. You've released something. You've surrendered. Some sort of cycle around money as well. King of Pentacles. As I say, a cycle around money, it's your masculine side. I was talking about not being in a rush to go, go, go and do. So there's something that's going to be changing, altering for you. Something that you used to really worry about that you're releasing. Because you're having the strength behind it to release. Is this it, guys? 9 of Cups. Group 1 got that as well. The key. I had the key a while ago. You're opening something. It's very fulfilling for you. Something very fulfilling is coming for you in the next 72 hours. Group 2. Whether it's actual love, reminiscing, nostalgia, something to bring back really good, happy childhood memories, or, you know, something that you've been indecisive about or you haven't been able to make up your mind, okay? I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. If it did, hit the like and subscribe button for me. And if you would like a more personal, in-depth read, all my contact information is below, along with my other social media platforms, because we don't put the same messages out on here as we do the other media platforms. Love, light. Last but certainly not least, group 3. Okay, if you're choosing the clearing card, or if you just like the number 3, the timestamp, or whatever. Okay, so this is clearing. Haven't looked at any of these other cards, but I was trying to juice up on my water, and I looked over at this deck. So 33 on the timer. Honor your feelings. First quarter moon in Pisces. So the first quarter moon could be very important for you, or potent, okay? And we do have the crown chakra depicted here too, along with the Pisces energy. So the first quarter moon is what happens after the full moon. Clearing your feelings, clearing yourself energetically. Let's see what this card says. Clear the clutter. When in doubt, throw it out. So certain thinking patterns, certain thoughts around something, or feelings, or negative emotions, deceit, jealousy, anger, resentment, whatever. There's something that you've been thinking through that you're releasing, and it's been really rocky for you. It's been hard. We've got new moon Gemini. We're just coming out of a new moon here too, group 3. The Rose's Kiss, number 9. Group 2 also got the number 9, so maybe you were drawn to the other group too. So there's your sign. I'm going to get the book meaning for this one as well. Bust out of your cocoon. And the Seal song just came to mind. Kissed by a Rose, or however that goes. Also, you could be detaching from people who You really had to think about this, but now it's time to honor your feelings, and it's time to detach from that energy that's really been holding you back or bogging down your energetic field. In the next 72 hours, you're going to make a very important decision, and it'll be the right decision for you, Group 3. She's got a violin, and like a larger violin. I'd say cello, but that's really not as large as a cello. So looking into a different kind of, listening to a different kind of music, or picking up a new talent as well, or brushing up on an old talent. Okay, let's see number 9 with the Rose's Kiss. The essential meanings are joy, experiencing pleasure, deep satisfaction and enjoyment, desires, acknowledged, 5 sensory reality. Desires acknowledged. So okay, so you could be acting on something. Maybe you like somebody, so acting on those feelings or those thoughts. Releasing something that was tied to you from a previous, I just like heard engagement ring or wedding ring, so you could have like went to a bridge and thrown it off a cliff or something. I don't know. It's releasing something that had tied you to a previous not so great time of your life, right? You're busting out of your cocoon though, Group 3. More confident, realizing something within yourself too. Take a deep breath and center on the feeling of joy. Can you allow your senses to awaken and connect with your innate desire to experience all life has to offer? Pleasure is part of life. Let yourself surrender to it today. This could be busting out of your cocoon, maybe self-pleasure. Something's flowering open for you. Something's blooming open for you, Group 3. I'm going to hold this up, though, the rest of the book meaning, if you were drawn to read it. Connecting with nature, enjoying the sensual pleasures of sex, and being aware of the sensations of taste, touch, smell, sight, and sound may be important right now. How do your sheets feel? Can you reach out and feel the heat and softness of your companion animal nestled beside you? Be present to another person, see them, and let yourself be seen. Your 5 senses are aching to be engaged. There's going to be something you'll be craving. And I think you'll be indulging in it. Honor your feelings through it. Let me see what this card says. There's something better. Think it through because there's something better. Think it through because there's something better. When in doubt, throw it out. If it's not a yes, if it's not definitely hell yes, then it's a no, right? So as I mentioned in the intro, this might not be in the next 72 hours. It might actually be further on out for some of you. But here are a couple of signs that the universe will send to you to let you know that everything is okay and everything is still happening as it's supposed to, okay? Feathers, messages, number 7. They're going to send you feathers in all different ways that can come in, okay? Just like it's on this card. And then we've got dice for taking a chance. Busting out of your cocoon and taking a chance on something. So you might see fuzzy dice, or literally pink fuzzy dice, right before you're about to make this decision to take that leap, take that jump, okay? Success expands in all areas of your life. Going through the gates of triumph. Busting out of your cocoon. Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. And I'm going to put that right there. When in doubt, throw it out. So he's like, you know, whatever dirt that people were trying to dig up on you, they're not going to find any anymore. You know why? Because they don't know you like that. And then we've got everything is smooth sailing in the flow. Experience joy. Experiencing joy. What's this card? Counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So also we were talking about honoring your feelings and speaking to somebody, letting them know your feelings. Even if these aren't so great feelings, even if it's something maybe they made you angry about, or they upset you, or they hurt your feelings, you know, it's still going to be okay. And maybe even receiving counseling on how to approach the situation. I'm not sure about that. You know what that means for you. And also This is Life Purpose Oracle deck, so you might want to look up the meaning behind this card. I don't have the little book because this came from Wish, and they don't give you the book meanings in Wish, the books with them, because they're just miniature knockoff copies. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Also, I'm feeling for somebody, there could be something where you're busting out of your cocoon and you're going to relay messages to someone around you. Maybe it was something you held close to you. You didn't let a lot of people know that you were so intuitive, that you picked up energy really easy, or that you know, could sense things about people, and you just kind of maybe kept it to yourself. Clearing out those fearful energies that didn't let you open up and you know, approach people or whatever. What is this? There's something better, think it through. What is that depicting? Can we get a clarity card for there's something better, think it through? The Strength. Leo energy coming in. There's something better. Clearing previous childhood trauma. Eruptions. Previous abrupt eruptions. Previous something about a lamb too. Maybe in childhood you were. There's success here though. Also could be having recognition and reward, being in the spotlight, okay? Accolades could have maybe you want one to have the have attention put on you, or all eyes on you, but now you're like busting out of your cocoon and you're like, here I am, world. This girl is on fire. Dressing differently. Maybe you're not big on wearing skirts or shorter things. Changing your like this could signify lots of different stuff. Changing your, what is that called? The wardrobe. Thank you. What about the rose's kiss? What else about the rose's kiss? Receiving a kiss. Maybe you're wanting to, like, all of a sudden feeling urged to kiss somebody. Prelude to a Kiss, that movie. You might want to see about that. Look, this is something this is something you created though. And also I'm looking at this, and what's coming to mind are like these little I forget what these are called. 42, 34 was on the timer, but resin something. So maybe you're doing a creative something here. Oh yeah, because you created something sparkly, something pretty. Anything else? I'm looking back over here at the Six of Cups. Clearing out past regret, past childhood trauma. Could be something pertaining to a kid and a previous significant other, an ex. The Ace of Wands. Okay, something about your intuition. It's going to be really, because see. All right, can somebody help me vocalize here and focus on communicating, please and thank you. Thank you. Maybe, okay, I'm definitely, maybe you stumble over your words a lot and you have a hard time grasping and having a starting off point with communicating thoroughly with people around you or about situations around you, okay? So I had to ask for help. Did you see how smoothly I started that though? I became in the flow. Honor your feelings. You know, maybe the stuff you have to say to somebody might send them into counseling or something, but it'll be okay. They'll be okay, okay? But see how the fire is here, and then the microphone is on fire too, so it's like something becoming more confident within yourself, vocalizing. Oh yeah, like giving the messages. Again, giving the messages to people around you, clairvoyant, clairaudient. I feel like I want to pull this down. Okay, pull your head out your ass and walk barefoot through the grass. Okay, so you're becoming profoundly clairvoyant. Your spiritual gifts and abilities are opening really, really wide. So be careful about what you're thinking about right now, or what you're focusing your mental energy on, because we could bring some things to fruition that we don't want. So don't focus on things you don't want to happen in your life, okay? Yeah, think it through, clear, cancel, and delete any negative energies, any negative thoughts that come through for you, group 3. Well, looky there. Third eye is opening. I feel like this card. Mediumship abilities. Energetic upgrade. Integration. Hell fucking yeah. And with this, everything's smooth sailing. This breakthrough that's coming through for you in the next 72 hours or, you know, whenever. We do have a 7 here and a number 19 or number 10. But there's 919 here, so you could be seeing those palindrome numbers. 414, 232, etc. Lay off caffeine for a little bit. It is fueling your anxiety, or try to cut back some. And spirit guides are leading you into this next phase of confidence. Ooh. Move around more and get out of the house and get into nature. Like they said, walk barefoot in the grass. And because you are a starseed, okay, if you've been wondering. And funding will be available. Don't worry on the how. Heal your root. And then we've got rest your mind from the reflection of the past. Forgive. So this is what you've been doing here, clearing and resting and healing your mind from the past endeavors, right? Finding, I saw starseed again with counseling. So I feel like you could be finding like-minded individuals who are energetically aware, or who are, you know, very spiritual or open. Also, they have the same ideas and beliefs as you do. Heal your throat, and your crown is expanding. What's on the bottom? Creativity again. Look into crystal healing. Group 2 had a card with crystal on it too. And your third eye is expanding, and they are healing as well. So this person that I was speaking of earlier, this ex or whatever, they are healing as well, okay? They're going through a tower moment. You could be going through it, yeah. It's a masculine energy that you were involved with. But right now, you were just marching to the beat of your own drum, having fun. Satisfied, I heard. You're satisfied. Satisfied with life, okay? You've got a lot of decisions, a lot of choices to make, or a lot of opportunities coming towards you in the next 72 hours with rest and development, personal development, okay? And then this is going to come because you've been working on yourself. You've been going through the motions, right? And also with your job or career. So maybe this is what you're focusing on and releasing this idea of this, okay? For others who are in union, you know, so there could be something that's elevating for you. Raising. Reignition. What about the ones in union? Here's the B. Group 3 got the B, but no, it's not the right time. So somebody, I guess everybody who's watching this is just single right now. Single as Pringle. So this, okay, for that person who was wondering, this right here, it's focus on work because you've got a lot of opportunities. You're ascending something, busting out of your cocoon and coming into alignment with your higher self and having more confidence within yourself. Don't be tempted. Don't be tempted, okay? Because, yeah, you've been reflecting on this. You've been reflecting on this person a lot. And we all like to have that romance and the idea of love in our life, right? Doting. I heard somebody doting on us. But this person kept you up at night. You know, they brought you a lot of heartache. The situation did. So maybe they felt like that was a wish come true. The universe answered your thoughts about this, but most of the time they just kept you up in your head. You made this decision on your own, though. Finding yourself. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Actually, there's more cards over here. So, 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, no more being tied up because you are letting your hair down, letting loose. You're bringing something into balance and you're sending. You're giving off these burdens and these other things that were holding you back around mentally and emotionally. You're like spirit is this ox or whatever this is right here. Spirit's taking, you're giving it over to spirit. Raw. Maybe I had caffeine for the first time today in like a week. So yeah, give thanks for all the abundance in your life. I'm going to stop right there. I could keep going, guys, but if it helped, if it resonated, hit the like and subscribe button for me, please, and thank you. It's greatly appreciated. You help my channel grow. And if you would like a more personal, in-depth read, contact information is below, and so are my other social media platforms, so make sure you check those out as well. Love and light.